All right, so are you ready for the thrift store mega hunt? Let's get in there. Our goal today is to be able to find over $500 of value in items for our eBay shop, our Whatnot stream, and also if we could find a couple awesome items, some grails for the Cartoon Cavern, that would be awesome. And Karina's goal for today, to find one brand new book for your collection. Okay, so you got to look at the books today. We got to try to find one new book for Karina's book collection. A couple, I got one's not going to be enough for me. A couple items for my collection, and then also that $500. Let's see what we can do, guys. Let's get out there. Okay, let's get in there. Across the street, they're opening up. Guess what?
Car wash. Again and again.
For some reason, every single place around us, like anytime it closes, it becomes a car wash. Like, I don't know how many car washes we could possibly need, but every single time there's like a childhood store I used to go to, or, you know, a Radio Shack, it becomes a car wash. Like, I don't know if that's just an us thing or if it happens around you guys too, but man, we got like a car wash every 2 feet in this town. All right, so let's grab a cart. Okay, come on. I'm not dealing with you. Let's grab another cart, a nicer, more respectful cart, and let's get in there. Okay, so checking out some stuff in the back here. They have this really cute Precious Moments, like, I think it's a train set. They don't really go for a ton, but it is very, very cute. They also have a couple of U2s. Last time we got the Hell of a Boss U2s here. They have a couple of YouTuber U2s. None of those ones are super sought after either, but what I do see, but I just don't know how much it's gonna be, is this right here, is this awesome helmet from World of Warcraft. Really crazy. It looks like it's still in the box. And it's right here too, so I mean, if it's a good deal, I would definitely be interested in it, but you never know. It could be like $300, so we will find out, and also see if it's actually new in there. Okay, so they wanted $125 for it. I think I'm actually gonna get it because this one's got 8 watchers and it's got 10 views today. So I mean, it probably, if you listed it for $300, it would sell pretty fast. So for $125, we could easily double that. We will definitely pick it up. I really hope that it's not broken though, because like I asked, is it new? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh well, can I open it just to find out and see? And then she had to ask somebody else, and they were like, no, yeah, you can't open it. And it's like, what if it's broken? I have no clue. I'm like, so you guys have no return policy? And they're like, yeah, you can't return it either. So this is like $125 gamble. Hopefully it ends up being good. Karina's grabbing some DVDs over here. We got Simpsons. We'll take a look and see what we got though. Okay, so we are looking in the DVDs here, and I already see some that we gotta grab. This right here, you never see the Scooby-Doo Blu-rays. It's so hard to find. I don't even think I have this in my collection, so I might end up taking this, but oh, and then right here too, we have the Cartoon Network Cartoon Crack-Ups. So these are for my Whatnot stream, so we will count the value on them. On average, like if we're going off the eBay prices, they're probably like $7, $8, something like that. But on eBay, you typically have to count the shipping in that, so it would end up being like $2 or $3. But on our Whatnot streams, everybody usually orders more than one item and they pay the shipping, so therefore it ends up being worth it. So like a DVD that would normally be like $8, you only end up with like $3. But for us on Whatnot, we end up with a full $6, $7 after the fees. So some stuff I'll be grabbing for, so DVDs that typically probably wouldn't be worth it, we will be grabbing. So like this one right here, we're gonna grab. This one we're gonna grab. Also the same thing. So we'll probably add like on average like $8 for every single DVD. Sometimes it can go for a little more than that. Sometimes it can go for a little less. But this is the SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric with a super clean box. We're gonna grab that too. I also see Spongekiss, which is not one you see every single day. We'll grab that as well. I'm just super hyped that we found a freaking Cartoon Network one. That's so rare to find. And a Scooby-Doo Blu-ray. And then I also saw this too. Where is it? Oh no, did I lose it? Here we go, Victorious Season 1. So Victorious does not have like a complete series set. So these season DVDs are actually as good as it gets. So that is really cool to find Season 2. I also got SpongeBob Christmas right here. We're actually finding some good cartoon finds today. I have another SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric. We'll grab it, why not? Oh my gosh, they are killing it over here. We have Garfield and Friends, an ode to Odie. We have Tom and Jerry, A Race Around the World, one of the best movies. Or sorry, Around the World, 22 Adventures. I've actually never even seen this Alvin and the Chipmunks Island Adventure sing-along. It seems like something that would come like as a bonus with the movie, but it actually looks like it's its own feature. We have a sealed Camp Rock. Unfortunately, Camp Rock doesn't really like, these type of things don't really do as well for us on Whatnot. Mostly animation. Go figure, of course, you know, kind of the audience is kind of, you know, very similar to me. We all connect very well, so I'm kind of the same way. Like I probably wouldn't have Camp Rock on DVD, but I would have a bunch of cartoons, so usually that's what we end up selling. But I mean, you never know, it might do well, but I'm gonna leave it today. This is a part of a SpongeBob season there. Snoopy Comes Home. I think that's it, but I mean, honestly, I have zero complaints. That was insane how much we found out the gate. We also found this, the Ripley's Believe It or Not, with this sick cover. And look, this is the guy with the world's longest ear here.
Oh my god.
No, why would he do that? Like, just make that decision to let it grow like that. Look at the world's tallest mohawk.
Whoa.
There's some crazy stuff. The bald monkey.
Oh, so cool.
I know, I want to like put oil on his head. All right, let's see here. Let's move on. So we are working our way to the toy section. Karina grabbed a few things here. This, very cute, only $3. Hopefully he works. I think his mouth moves and he talks. This one, also adorable. This is the like snow style or like winter Eeyore with the removable tail. You gotta have, every good Eeyore plush has to have a removable tail. And then why did you grab this? This is the ugliest thing I ever seen. This is Wonder Woman. We're gonna put this super back. I can't put this back fast enough. It's like if she was a Littlest Pet Shop. They have a vintage Finding Nemo memory game. But we also found this here too, the Samurai Battle Cat. And it's still sealed in the box. I mean, the box is really, really beat up. But they go for like 40 to 50 in the box. They're only asking 5. So even if we sell it for like 25, 30, that'll still be worth it. Okay, so we made it to the plush here. And I found this guy. This is so awesome. This is the Universal Studios Mystery Machine with Scooby-Doo. So the Scooby actually goes in the top of it right here. And it went from one thrift store at Savers for $9 to this one for $2.99. But this is actually super hard plush to find, so I'm surprised that it survived that long. We're gonna take him for sure. Who is that? Who are you? I don't know who he is, but making me uncomfortable. These are like these Chevron cars. These were like before cars. I remember these like in the 90s. Everybody had these. They had like, basically they were, like I said, the original cars. They had like faces and mouths, and like that was predecessor of cars. Some random bags, but I did find one bag that I think is actually pretty cool. This one's got Arnold in here, but unfortunately he has no glasses. We got a birthday party going on in the back. I love it. But he's got no glasses. But the bag's only $2. I think it's gonna be like Steve Urkel when he takes off his glasses. He's gonna be Stefan. This is gonna be Cool Arnold. So we'll grab Cool Arnold. You know, cartoon fashion. Glasses equal not cool. No glasses equal cool. We have the vintage Snorlax here, 1998. Can't believe this is even still left, but only $3 for this bag. So we're gonna grab that for the vintage Snorlax. Oh my God, is it that guy again? He's still here. He is freaking me out. He looks so shocked. He's so surprised to have powers. But this is the old school Fantasia Mickey. We'll leave him behind. He looks a little too bewildered. These are the things that people win at fairs, and you're like, why was this even a thing? This like meditating Zen puppy. Like who comes up with these fair prize plushie ideas? How freaking cute is this? Sesame Street, it says best friends, and it has, I think, Izzy and, I can't remember the other girl's name, but that's such a cute set. $12.99, what do you think for Whatnot? I think it's really cute. The fact that it comes with a pillow and a blanket, so yeah, we're gonna grab that too. Oh my God, what is he doing here? Get out of here. Also found this Mudo guitar. Pretty much all the instruments for Yo Gabba Gabba, if you find them, they're pretty solid. His eye's a little messed up, but I actually have like an acrylic marker that like pretty much works the same as the paint that's usually like on the stuff. So I might be able to fix that, at least just put it like, you know, disclaim it in the listing and still get like 30 for it because it's only $3. So I found this Rapunzel coin bank here. She's kind of cute, but also a little scary. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna get her. $8 is kind of a lot too. Oh my goodness, would you mind your business? At this point, it's making me really uncomfortable. Okay, so Karina's gonna look at the books. I am gonna get in line and we're gonna work our way to the next thrift store. We got a bunch to hit up today, so let's get out of here. But I'm gonna ask if I can see the inside of that helmet one more time before I get it, because it's $120. What if I open it up and it's just like the stand for it or something? The lady that she asked to see if I could see in it looked like just so like she didn't even want to be here. So, you know, sometimes you get those really unmotivated workers, which I get it, you know. It probably is annoying at some point, you know. I've worked retail, it's frustrating, I get it, but you know, you can't expect somebody to buy something at $125 not even knowing for sure if it's even in there. And if it was brand new sealed, then I would be like, yeah, for sure, you know, I can understand that. But it's like literally been opened before, so that means there's a chance that something's taken out of it. So I'm gonna check it out and see if it's actually in there before I buy it, hopefully. Hopefully I don't have to do that $125 gamble, but at the same time, if it's in there, that would be a pretty awesome score, so I might just risk it. We'll see. All right, so Karina's carrying the big guy here. So we ended up picking it up. So I had to purchase it. Then I was like, okay, so I'm gonna open it up like right here in front of you. So that way, if you know, there's just a stand in there or something, I'm not like, you know, liable or they make me think that I took it out or something. So I opened it up and everything in there seems to check out. So yeah, that's already like $150 of our value right there. So it should be in profit. So we only have 355. Just me waiting for our parking spot, but he's gonna have to wait. So it means we only have $350 left to beat, not including everything else we picked up. So we might even be closer to that goal. So super excited about that. And somebody has to like work at Blizzard, or I know they have a pickup service, this thrift store, to like go pick up stuff and clean out houses and buildings. So maybe like Blizzard uses them or as in one of their warehouses when they clean it out, because there's always Blizzard stuff. We found so many rare plushies, t-shirts, hoodies for Blizzard at this particular thrift store. Now we find this. I think coincidence? Not. We did actually, did you get a book?
Yes.
Okay, so she got one book. We'll put a shot of it on screen for you guys. So Karina's, okay, wait, she has it. All right, so we have one book, so we can check off one of our goals for today already. Karina found, wait, is that special edition? That's sick. Let's see the spine. Let's see that freaking, or the spine, what is that called in the book? The freaking pages. That's a special edition version too. How much you pay for that? $40?
$3.99.
$3.99. Okay, so I mean, how much do they usually cost?
$38.
Ooh,
35.
that's what we call the power of the thrift. There we go. So now we just got to beat our $500 goal. And not just that, we got to go to the biggest and the best thrift store. So saving the best one for last, let's go on over to Savers, which is our next location. It's a big Savers though, probably our biggest one. And then we're going to go to our last and final thrift store. Thrift store number 2. Let's do it. Sorry, I hit your guys' head. Let's do it. All right, so this is Slavers. Let's go ahead and get in there and see what they got. Okay, so you guys know we always start off in the toy section, so let's go check it out and see what we have. And then of course we'll venture through the rest of the store too. Okay guys, so you saw some shots here in the toy sections, but it is garbage right now. Like there's just really nothing good in here. So we're gonna keep it fast. This one sucks. We're gonna be going to the next thrift store. Don't want to waste too much time here if there's nothing, but we'll keep looking. But I'm seeing a whole lot of BS. Beach sand.
Oh. That is crazy.
That's ridiculous. No, we're not gonna get that. So that's the only thing really. I mean, there is this panda. I just don't really feel like dealing with this guy, but there's this panda. I think it's the fur. Oh my goodness, never mind. Even if it was worth dealing with it.
My God.
Crazy on the pricing. So everything that's even half decent is ridiculous in price. So we'll keep looking again, but we might just make this one fast. All right, so Karina, you got what? 2 books? Okay, so at least we didn't leave empty-handed, but this was really bad. Like I'm under the firm belief that every thrift store has something, and there probably was, but I looked around and couldn't find anything within the amount of time that I was here that was interesting or worth picking up. Reality is sometimes that's how it goes. Usually we would technically cut this from the video, but since we are doing the mega thrift hunt of going to all 3 locations, I did want to show you guys that we did go. It just really isn't that great. So let's get to our last store, the best store, which we actually went to earlier in the day. That could be part of it too, because this is the latest in the day one, so maybe that's why. But now you guys are going to be seeing the best store, which I can promise you is going to be fantastic. So let's go ahead and head over to the last store before we end this haul. All right, so I was adamant about not leaving with nothing because we tried to get to this $500 total. Who knows if we're going to actually do it or not, but I found this stupid freaking mini tool grinder. It's brand new and it goes for about 40 bucks, you know, 30 to 40 bucks with shipping paid for. So I think we'll be able to make like 20 bucks off of it. We'll take it just so again we could have at least something towards our goal from this thrift store and say I walked out of here with something. And then Karina did end up with only 1 book, so she put the other ones back just because the condition, yeah, they were beat up, and then like the price that you're paying for them, it's like kind of close to what it's like new, so you might as well just get a good condition one. All right, that was horrible. Thanks so much, Slavers. All right, so we are heading to the last store, which I know is going to make up for it. So let's head on over there. Let's hop in the car. Hopefully we can make up for that terrible second location. Okay, so let's get into thrift store number 1. They usually have like the good stuff like in the back, but to be honest, they haven't really been doing that in a long time. So we'll go check, but overall we're just gonna be looking around as normal. Yeah, I kind of missed when they used to put stuff back here because I think most people didn't really look back here, but that's probably why they stopped doing it, because maybe people weren't actually buying it because it just like has the allure, the vibe of it being expensive. But I think that kind of made it to where certain items didn't sell, so we were able to get them, but it's okay. So nothing back here. Let's go look in the other sections. Okay, so they actually switched stuff around here, it looks like. So before the DVDs used to be like over here, now they're down there, and then the books and everything are in this section. So it's kind of cool. I actually like this because they have like all the graphic novels here, manga, all in one spot. I actually found this right here, the Cuphead Carnival Chaos. I didn't even know there was like a novelization of Cuphead. Is it like with pictures? No, it's literally just like a straight up regular book. I thought it was gonna be with pictures and stuff, but it's actually like a straight up novel, like an actual book. That's pretty cool. We're also got this right here, the Batman Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, but they want $7 for it. We can see if it's on sale. Probably not though. This one right here too as well, the Graphic Adventures for Pokemon. I would typically grab that, but $7 is kind of a lot. And yeah, red is not on sale. Yeah, unfortunately, I looked over here in the movies. Don't see anything animated or like super interesting for us. Let me see. Wait a minute here. What is this for? I think that's kind of cool. The Jack Frost, the 4 kid favorites, like holiday specials. But nah, we'll go ahead and leave that behind. What is this? Children's Fantasies. That's actually pretty sweet though. 2 of the 3 of these I've never seen before. But other than that, I just don't really see a ton of new animated stuff that we need for the collection, or some stuff for our Whatnot streams, unfortunately. Okay, so you guys know Karina's usually on. She's barely walking over there. I can see her from here. Usually she's supposed to go over there and look kind of before we get over there. So that way, if there's anything really cool, she grabs it. And oh, what is this? Look at this. There's this little Pokemon figure here. How much they want? $8 for it. This is from the Pokemon Center, and it's got the Gen 5 starters there doing a little celebration. I don't know if that's for like the 25th anniversary maybe, but that is so cool. We will grab that for sure. There's a little racing horse bobblehead here. Do you see anything else? That's so random that that's over there. Actually, that's super cool. I've never actually watched this show, but I think this is Sophia the First. They did a survey of like people that are like late Gen Z and Gen Alpha, and the #1 show that most of them grew up with was this show, Sophia the First. So if you guys grew up with that show, let me know, but that's a little bit new school for me.
Now, you best run off to bed. You have princess school in the morning.
Princess school?
Royal prep, where all the princes and princesses from every kingdom go to learn our royal ways.
Okay, so we are gonna look through the plushies here. Oh, look at this. People always ask me for these right here on our Whatnot streams. These are the Disney baby plushies with the swaddles. The swaddles are so hard to find. This one, look at how cute he is. He's got little fire hydrants. Or not, is that a fire hydrant? Yeah, hydrant. You have the little paw prints under the bones. This is Patch, I believe. You can tell by his eye there. We're gonna grab him for sure. And then this guy right here, this is the old school rock and roll Elmo. If he actually works, I think they're pretty good to get, but I mean, he's got his jacket kind of falling apart, but that's kind of common. We'll put him in the cart for right now. We'll grab a rock and roll Elmo. But looking down here, there's a few different things I saw. First up is this guy right here. I think it's from like something called like, I don't know, like Yakko and Sharko, or I can't remember the exact show, but we'll pop up the show on screen here. And I know this one's not something you see every day, so I'm gonna grab that one. I also saw E.T. here with his little hoodie. This for sure will be great for our Whatnot stream. But oh my goodness, they want $8 for E.T. Okay, yeah, we're leaving them behind. Some of the prices are a little wild. $12 for this Bratz baby, but this is like a re-release one. It's only worth like $15, so that's for sure a leave. But we will grab this little Taz right here, the little catcher, the baseball catcher Taz. Let's see here. Mo is always good too if he's like $1 or so. Yeah, they want $3 for him. We'll leave Mo behind before he usually goes for like $15. We'll see the rest of these though. This creepy baby. Thing 1 and no thing 2 that I can see so far. I think that's pretty much it. There is a magenta here too. $2. We'll grab magenta. I think that's it for that bin. Over here, this one's got like some bigger stuff. So, oh look, there's a little Kirby in here. That's actually licensed. It has an old school Pikachu in there too. And, oh, is that Mr. Wonderful? Do you remember Mrs. Wonderful? That little plush we found? They had just like super misogynistic stuff. This is the Mr. Wonderful. So at least they made it to balance it out. So Ryan will play some audio for Mr. Wonderful.
The ball game really isn't that important. I'd rather spend time with you.
This guy, I have no clue what he's from. It says Good Stuff. So I'm assuming he's just like some made up character. Good Stuff Originals Devil Bunny. He looks like he could be a part of some like indie game, but we'll leave him behind. Let's see, anything else in here? Some bears and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. This guy, what is this? I have no clue who this guy is, but he looks pretty crazy. He's like a freaking bear with wings. We'll check him out. Anything else in here? Super cute. I don't know what she's from either, but super adorable. Kawaii Claws. This little ladybug character from, I think, the Miraculous Miss Ladybug or something like that. We have Nezuko, but I think this is, yeah, like a knockoff one. Okay, next, they actually have a lot of these plush bins. They usually don't have this many of them. Let's see what we got here. Who is this? This is like another knockoff. Monster High. It's a Monster High doll. We'll take a look at it. We have Mr. Toad here. He's also licensed for only $2. I love these little plush bins down here. These literally save the day most of the time. Let's see here. Anything else? Knockoff Squirtle here. Blue horse with the American flag patch. It's so random. All right, anything else in here? We have this, look at Elmo with his big head. All right, next one up here. Let's see it. This one, we have Doc Brown. He looks so, yeah, he looks so genuine. Like, he's like, yeah, you know, it might work out. I might end up making a DeLorean that goes through time, but I might not. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Next up here, what do we got? What do we got? A lot of like little random like claw machine plushies, it looks like. Who's this down here? Mr. No Neck Turtle. The Statue of Liberty. This is the most random plush ever down here today. Little bag of keychains. We'll pass on those two. That was kind of a weird bin. All right, the last one over here. Let's see it. What do we have? This guy looks super strange, but I don't know what he's from, so we're gonna leave him behind. Maybe a regret. We'll see though. Elmo. I think we could pass up on the rest of this guy too. So I think we actually found some solid stuff there in our first little bottom bin. There's a Miffy in this one, but the rest of the bag is kind of meh. So I think we'll probably leave this one too, but the Miffy is cute. So looking up in the top shelves here, we found these two vintage plushies. There's one for Bambi with the old school applause tag, and there's also this old school Thumper too. The Thumper, he's missing his tag though. I'm sorry, Thumper, didn't mean to put you in such a compromising position. But the Thumper's so cute. He's $4 too. And again, a lot of these items, guys, their eBay price is not gonna be anything crazy, but I can put them on my Whatnot stream for like, you know, $6. It might run up to like $8, $9. You know, if I double up, I don't care. As long as it brings some fun stuff to the stream. And I like bringing some vintage stuff, so we'll grab these two. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we have the Scentsy for Angel here. How much do they want? $5, and I can feel the scent packet is still in there. We'll grab that one too. And then a old school, look at how cute he is, the old school Big Bird, but they want $8 for it, so we'll have to check him out and see if it's worth it. And then this right here is the, I don't know if it's supposed to have the red here, if that maybe happened in the washer, but this is the Gryffindor lion from Universal Studios. That would be good, but I just don't know if that red's supposed to be in there, so we'll have to find out. Yes, Karina just spotted this. This is the Alani Duffy Bear here with the Duffy Bear outfit as well as the Alani visor. He looks like he works there.
He has a visor like you.
Yeah, man, he knows what it's about, protecting his eyeballs, man. He's trying to see. I also saw over here this old school Care Bear. Really cute. It's only $3, so we'll grab this one too. We're still looking through these last few shelves. Oh, look at this giant sized Tigger. Oh man, he is huge. Okay, we're gonna grab him too. He's only $12. The freaking shot's still in the sky, sorry. So he's only $12 for the massive Tigger. And then look, this is the manufactured in China Mushu. We have Mushu with wings. This is a little mini, so like little wolf or fox, very cute too. Cheshire Cat, but we found this guy before. They're usually not really worth a whole time, but they're cute. I think that's pretty much it. We will check it out one last time. I'm gonna go look over there in like the little bags. I did look over there, but I didn't see a whole ton. Let's see over here too in like this little section. This game right here, Candyland. Did you play that as a kid? Apparently the game takes absolutely no skill at all. Like, it's completely luck based. I haven't played it in years, but supposedly that's the case, and it makes me feel bad because I always thought as a kid I was so good at that game. Okay, so I spotted them from this side. They also have the vintage jumbo size Pooh, and they still have the original tag on there from Mattel. This one does not, but that one does. So they charge you for that. This one has no tag and it's $10. This one has the tag and it's $13. You gotta pay extra $3 for this sucker. We'll go ahead and grab Pooh too. Yeah, I know. We gotta find Piglet now. I think there's also a jumbo of Piglet, but I don't see Piglet around here. Oh, what do we have here? High School Musical Bedazzle Kit, High School Musical 3. That is actually so cool. The fashion decorator, so you can put all these little gems and stuff. It's for crafting. Comes with 230 pieces too. I don't know, should we get that for what now, you think? Or nah, maybe not. I think we'll pass on it, but it is very, very cute. It's very cool just to see, very nostalgic for sure. High School Musical 3, that was the one that was in theaters. I'll never forget going to go see that movie. When I was a kid, my dad was like, you know, oh, your boy shouldn't watch High School Musical, very stereotypical. So like, I loved High School Musical 1 and 2, and my dad didn't want me to see the third one. I don't know why, that's just my childhood. But my mom took me secretly to go see High School Musical 3 in theaters. It was the same thing for Princess Bride. I just liked those movies as a kid, and now that I'm an adult, I can enjoy them as much as I want, but that's the memories I have with High School Musical 3, is sneaking into the movie theater with my mother to see that movie. Okay, and then we're gonna move on from the toy section. We'll check around the other areas. We gotta check the shirts too, because maybe we can find some new shirts for my collection. We'll see. But over here they have the old school, what are these? The freaking Rainforest Cafe mascots. Just super nostalgic. And I usually always find some stuff in this area, but today the bags are a little bit dry, so I didn't really see a ton that I wanted to grab. Actually, wait a minute, this is pretty cool. Brand new with tag Odie, but oh my goodness, the prices today are wild. I think Peach is 25% off, so that might save this one and bring it to like $5. So we'll actually grab Odie, but typically that is crazy. Is it the suction cup one? I think they go for like $20 or something like that. We'll grab that one. Okay, at least we found one bag item. I was like so adamant. I was like, I'm not leaving this section until we find something, because it's like my favorite section typically. They have Randall in here too, the Flash, but yeah, not a ton really. But I don't know. There's a lot of creepy things today that I can't really explain. He's got these like crazy looking digital eyes too. Oh my gosh. It's called What's Up Dog. There was also this Santa Claus over here that was like freaking nightmare fuel. Look at how long this Santa's legs are. It's like they're trees for legs. Can you imagine? You're like a little kid. You see this just above your house, this long legged Santa just creeping down the street with presents. I don't want anything you're giving out. Get us closer to our goal. I'm getting some of the big and annoying stuff today, but these guys usually go for like 30 to 40 bucks. They're only asking $8 for it, so I've never gotten one and they didn't work, so we're gonna take him to the For Real Pet. He's also really adorable. He's got a really long throat. Okay, are you ready for the t-shirt challenge? So we are going to be going, she's going to be going on that end, I'm going to be going on this end. You have kind of better chance. I got weird colors over here. But we're trying to find any Nickelodeon shirts that are earlier than 2020. But if we can find some that are really cool, that are newer, it's okay too. But also anything else sick. So start on that side, I'll start over here. Let's see what we find, guys. Okay, so Karina found two things. I only found one that I thought was pretty cool, and that is this Yzma blue shirt. I mean, it's not new, but it's like freaking clean. Like maybe they wore it once. This one. All right.
Really cool.
Yeah, no Nickelodeon though. What did you find? Oh, okay, so you have the Naruto one with all of the tailed beasts there. That's actually pretty rad, to be honest. 2002? I think that might be the trademark here. Yeah, maybe though, but let's see here. The next one. Oh, that's actually rad. That's actually so sick. Okay, yeah. It says, hey, and then who's that? Arnold. She's saying the French version. We have Hey Arnold here. That is actually so sick. And that's 2018? Dude, freaking killer find. Heck yeah, we're grabbing that. Okay, so we looked through the black shirts too. What did you find here? That's pretty cool. The Tom and Jerry. That's pretty sweet. I probably would leave that one. If it would have been Nickelodeon for sure.
I just took it because I know you like Jerry so much.
I'm sorry, my brain just went red for a second, so I couldn't even hear what you said. But okay, so you got Tom. I got this one right here. I think it's this Sean John. I mean, come on. I mean, it's not like, you know, Sean Combs has got himself in any, you know, bad situations or anything like that. I think this is still pretty, you know, pretty spiffy. He's not a controversial figure, is he? So that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey into the thrift store. I am swamped. I am really tired. Are you? That was a lot. That was a lot of thrift stores in one day. If you guys enjoyed this mega hunt, let us know in the comments down below, and we will try to do more of them. Sorry, I started having a list somewhere down the line. But hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. If you guys want to support the show further, go check us out on Patreon, which is down below. You can sign up for as little as $2 or $3 a month by becoming a YouTube member or a Patreon member. And you get extended versions of every single video, early release, ad-free. Plus, you can come hang out with this girl. and me on Discord. And again, anything you guys saw in the video that you might be interested in, you can find it on our Whatnot stream, our eBay shop, which are both linked down below. And as always, beautiful people, I'll see you guys in this video over here. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and bloop.